Hey Dad, hey Greg, hey y'all. Well, welcome back to Wrench It Wheel It. I appreciate everybody coming back. If this is your first video, I've got 15 before this one, so you can go back and watch all of those. If you've watched all the other ones, I appreciate you coming back to watch this one. Well, today I'm going to try and get started on doing these little patches here where it's a little bit thin or has a little bit of rust holes in it. Some of these smaller ones, try and get it ready to start trying to test fit the rocker panel in here. I'll get over here and weld up these holes, get those ground down, and got a little bit of the floor pan still left on this back here. And then up in here, I've got that little patch where it rusted out from all that dirt sitting in there. And that should get me pretty close to being able to start test fitting the rocker panel in there. Hopefully that'll be pretty quick. I can get that test fitted in there and everything fits well. Don't know that I'll get to the test fit in this video, but sure would like to. But we'll see. But I definitely want to get this put in there, get these little patches cut out and get those put in. I still have a little bit of work right in here that I have to do, but we'll try and get that done. We'll see how far we can go, how far we can get this stuff, start putting this thing back together, because I'm pretty excited about that. So I do appreciate everybody coming back, and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks. Okay, so here's my old piece that I cut out, and here's my new piece. And I cut this new piece just a little bit bigger. If I need to end up grinding it down a little bit, I can. But I cut it just a little bit bigger because I went back on this back side. I went back and I trimmed out this little area. I left a little lip there. I'll just weld that corner in a little bit and grind it out, and it should be fine. But here's what my patch looks like. So I'll just go through there and tack this edge right here in, and I'll have to do a little bending because I think whenever I tack that edge in, it'll pull this side down a little bit, so I'll have to tack it and bump it and tack it and bump it to get it in the exact right spot. But I think that's going to look pretty good. And I just used the old fender to cut my patch out of. Still good metal, and you know, trying to keep it all original. So figured I'd use this metal as much as I can for my small patches. No big deal. Still good, clean metal, and I'll be in good shape. Well, here's how far I got tonight. I got all these little holes patched in. Some of that metal kind of tore, so it was hard to get up in there and get it welded back together without burning through. That right there, I had to patch that a little bit, grind it down. It's not perfect, but I think it'll work for the rocker panel to go on there and weld to. I can't get in back there to really smooth it out. It's good. And then I had to start cutting out this part of the, I guess this is part of the lower cowl or whatever you want to call it. But this, got this piece made and pieced back in, but I ran out of argon. So I could tell my welds were starting to act weird and bubble up and look nasty. So went over there and sure enough, I'm out of argon on the little bottle, and I'll change it. I'll probably use one of my big bottles and bring it over here and put it on there. But for tonight, it's too late. So, but that's how far I am. Not looking too bad. This is good and strong. Again, I cut it out of the old fender. Found some good metal on it and cut it out. So I have to finish welding this in, get it ground down, and then I'll go back and patch the outer part of this, and should be good. I'll be able to seam seal everything when it comes time, and that'll be strong because it's all new metal. It had rusted out a little bit, and I just wanted to make it right. Well, that's about as far as I got on the Camaro this week. Instead of getting out into the shop this weekend, I got out into the woods. We went out four-wheeling. We went to a place called Beasley Knob, which is up in North Georgia. And it's the only Forestry Service operated off-road park in Georgia. We went up there and just got together with about 8 other Jeeps in our club and rode around some trails up there, had some fun, released some stress, just got together and had a good time. So doesn't really always translate on film about you know, the angles and stuff like that, but it looks like we're going down some pretty flat paths, but most of the time it's on a 35 or 40 degree angle, the films that I took, because we are climbing up the side of a mountain. It's the North Georgia is the start of the Appalachians, so we are climbing some, you know, steep stuff, but it's nothing that's undoable. Most of the vehicles or the Jeeps that were with us were, some of them were modified. There was a couple of stock ones, so, but they were Rubicons. So it was a lot of fun, and I hope y'all enjoy. I will try and get out this week and do more on the Camaro. But this was a nice break, nice little release. So enjoy, and here we go. I'll put some video in right here. Well, everybody, I think that's pretty much going to do it for today. I really appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you enjoyed just seeing a little bit of what I enjoy doing when I'm not working on the car. I really do enjoy going off-road. It is a good release for just getting rid of some stress and having fun and spending time with family. And it was a really good day. Nobody broke anything. We just got out, rode in the woods, and this park is really nice little park and nothing too complicated. We don't want to get out there and tear stuff up because that just makes more work. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next week. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like, hit that subscribe button down below, share the video, and oh, chipmunk. And just hope you have a good week and are able to come back next week. So thanks, everybody.